When working with word problems with multiplication, division, dealing with decimals and fractions, usually it's sort of like to picture it first, see what this is going to look like. So for the first one, it says a pint of juice costs 80 cents. That means a single pint of juice has a price tag of 80 cents or 0.80. Make sure I get my point in there. 0.80 for each one. But they want 3.5. So they want this 3.5 times. So that means I need to take 80 cents and multiply it by 3.5 because I don't want it one time. I want it 3 times. When I see this, I think my question has 3 decimal points in it, so I want to make sure my answer has that too. So as I multiply, 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 8 is 40. And as I go down here, I'll put a 0 in this place because I'm really working in the tens place. 0, 4, 2. When I add all these up, 1, 2, 3 decimal places, my answer is that it will cost $2.80 for those 3.5 pints. As I move on to the next one, piece of paper is 19.5 centimeters long. They cut them into each one as a 1.5 centimeter strip, and they want to know how many do I get. So it looks like to me I'm chopping this up. So I'm taking 19.5 and I'm dividing it into groups of 1.5. I can also say that as 19 and 5/10 divided into groups of 1 and 5/10. And if I set that up, I'll get 195/10 divided by 15/10, and then if I just treat that like any other fraction multiplication, I'll just do the reciprocal, make it 10/15. These can both be divided by 10. These can both be divided by 15. And it gives me an answer of 13, or in this case, 13 pieces of paper. If you look at this next one, you'll see 2 problems. You can try them on your own, or you can pause them one at a time, or do them all, and then I'll go over them. For the first one, a single gallon of gasoline, is $3.45. But they don't want 1. They want this 6.8 times. So that means I need to take $3.45 and multiply it by 6.8 gallons. Because I know what 1 is, I need to know what 8 is. So when I look at this, I see that I have 3 decimal places here. It's going to have to be 3 in my answer. So it becomes 40, 32, 36, 24 plus 3 more, 27. And then I'll move over here to the tens place. So I put a 0 here. That's 30. 24 plus 3 is 27. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 2 more is 20. Add these up. With 3 decimal places, 1, 2, 3. Looks like my answer here is $23.46. As I look at the one at the bottom, pharmacist pours 30 fluid ounces of medicine. So I've got this medicine here. The whole thing is 30 fluid ounces. The whole thing is 30 fluid ounces. And then they break them into smaller boxes. We take stuff out of here, and we put them into these little half-ounce cups. So I want to know how many times can I do that. So what I'm doing is I'm taking that 30 fluid ounces, and I'm dividing it into groups of a half. So that means I've got 30 over 1 divided by 0.5 or 5/10. And I'll treat that like any other fraction that I work with. Just do the reciprocal. Find a shortcut here. The answer here is 60. 60, how many bottles does he fill? 60 bottles.